Good evening, everyone. Today we are going to talk about how to make $10,000 with this simple strategy. So just tune in, like and subscribe to this video if you like it, and let's go into what I'm going to share here today. Well, from a trader's perspective, especially if you're a new trader, a new beginner trader, you don't really need to subscribe to this the premium kind of charting. Even if it's a lagging chart, you can still make money from it. Just like what I'm using, all the while I'm using a free charting with free trading view, a Heikin Ashi modified version, and you don't really need too much indicators actually. Too much indicators will sort of like cloud your judgment and make you have a decision making paralysis. So if you have let's say all you need is this one, just one only, you don't even really need any other. If you need another one, if you really need this one, 9-day moving average or a 200-day moving average, just either one or both if you really need it. Normally I don't really use the 9-day moving average. I'll just look at the momentum here and whether it's going strong, going weak, and identify the where is the support and where is the resistance area. So you can do it also. And okay, let's start. Firstly, before you start on any trades, just look at what the chart is telling you. If the prices is above the 200-day EMA, yeah, or SMA, depending on what you want to use it for, is either way is the same. EMA and SMA doesn't make too much difference. So I'm using an EMA. So just like here, any prices that is above or should I say is on or nearby the EMA, just like this one, or here also, any of the prices near the EMA, that's what we call uh, at the mean. All right, here you see this one. Yeah, this one is at the mean. Like this one also, but it just push through. So this area, basically, this area is called at the mean. So what does the at the mean? So this one, it has some kind of advertisement coming up. So just close it. Doesn't matter. You don't have to pay too much money for it, especially if you're a new trader. Oh, I'm an old trader, but I don't even pay for this kind of thing because we don't really need life to do any successful trading. So if it is at the mean, this area at the 200 EMA. Okay, this EMA you can even select 100, 25, 50. It depends on how you trade, but I prefer to use the 200 EMA because this is most respected EMA in all the charting. This is the most important one. So if it is at the mean, means it is indecision. Like here, it breaks down. Yeah, okay, we should here. See here, comes down a little bit of rebound, then it breaks through here. Here is consolidating here. It's sort of like undecided where to go, whether it can continue breakdown or it can just continue upwards. So the sentiment, anything sentiment below the 200-day EMA is considered negative sentiment. Anything above the 200-day EMA is considered an positive. So if you're going to look for short selling, aim for anything that goes below the 200-day EMA. But then whether you, just like here, you say, oh, you said about trying to short the market when it is below the 200-day EMA. I try to short here and I lose money. Why do you lose money here? Because there's no momentum. You see, it's still on the momentum is not around here. It's just a consolidation here. It goes up, comes down, goes up a bit, comes down a bit. There's no movement. So when suddenly there's movement, it goes up, and then breaks through the 200 EMA, comes back down, touches the EMA, then goes back up and touches again. There's also no significant movement here. So it's still consolidating along the EMA. The longer it consolidates along the EMA or near the EMA, the stronger the move. So when there is momentum starting here, as you can see here, you can just draw a line here. We should use something more can be seen. I think should we use a dark blue? Maybe dark blue. Dark blue should be nice. So if we try to draw it here as a the lower parameters somewhere here, you don't have to really make it exact. A lot of people try to measure it by the centimeters or anything. You don't have to make the measurement to be exact, just roughly, just like when you draw a trend line like this. Like for me, a trend line looks like this. So just draw as long as it touches the area here. You don't have to be exact. Oh, the wick is here, so I have to do like this and then do like this. Doesn't matter. So if it breaks here, or if it breaks here, it doesn't change anything. It's still the same. You're consolidating. Okay, go back to this one. So this is the range that the lower range, and this is the upper range. So when this one, the momentum starts moving, you can see the all these candles. Mine is a delayed Heikin Ashi candles. So when you can see it's moving upwards, means there is significant momentum. The actual candle should be somewhere around here. Means it has already happened. People will say, "Oh, it already happened, and we are kind of late to enter the market." It doesn't matter. Even if it's late or whatever, just if you're late, you enter here when you confirm that it is a real movement on the way, but it continues all the way up here until the momentum sort of like a die down, or it continues. If you are a diamond hander, you hold on to it and it continues go on upwards here. So if you enter somewhere around here about 36,000 or 38,000, doesn't matter. You can be holding it all the way to 100,000. Does it make a difference of a few thousand? Does it sort of like damage your ego or whatever? So it doesn't matter. All you have to do is follow the trend. Oops. So so you look at here, things are moving over here, and it goes up here. The momentum is here, as you can see the momentum. Then the momentum dies down, build a small little base here, and then after a while it continues all the way, shoots up. It shoots up, and then you can see the momentum slowly dying here. The candles getting smaller, and then it's sort of like a peter out, and slowly it consolidates for quite some time. This is a weekly chart, by the way. So when it comes down, it consolidated. This is a very big consolidation area. See, at least let's see first. Officially, the consolidation zone is around here to here. Should be around July to September, October. So this is a consolidation zone. So if we are to draw a trend line just like this. It will be like this. Okay, make it blue. So yeah, so trend line will be like this, and it breaks. When it breaks the trend line, the momentum continues to go upward all the way to 110,000, 112,000, and then as you can see here, you see the momentum. The momentum here is very strong all the way up here until the candles you see is sort of like shrinking down, smaller candles, then consolidated a small amount here and then reverses. Yeah, it has been coming down since then. So it has been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 10 weeks, 10 to 11 weeks coming down from the top here. So it's about 3 months, about 3 months time. It's been sort of like a pullback. So this is a very healthy trend. You can see here it breaks out, consolidate, breaks out, a bigger consolidation, then breaks out. So when it comes down here at this point, you notice how far it is to the 200-day EMA. Whenever a stock, futures, or a crypto, in this case, this is a Bitcoin, whenever this kind of instrument, we call it instrument, it breaks uh, ranks with the 200 EMA, it goes far beyond, high above them. Normally expect when it's somewhere here, don't try to go long when it's here. It's quite dangerous. Okay, I remember this one. Just like here, when it goes up here, when it's going up here, it breaks out. This is a perfect entry zone, or here too. But I prefer somewhere here when it wait, let's see. Okay, when it breaks out, I prefer to have a pullback nearer to the any pullback towards the 200 EMA, and then from here, if it sort of like start having another rebound just like here, the pullback lost momentum and then continue upwards, I will enter here. This is where I will enter, and then it shoots up here, and I'll normally exit when I notice that the momentum starts dying down. I will exit here. So here to here is quite a lot already. It's like about 20,000. About plus and minus is about 20,000 for Bitcoin. So right here is the same thing. I will just draw a trend line for this. For longer trends like this one, I'll not usually draw a trend line just like this one. Draw a trend line here and it breaks. If there's momentum, it's above this 9-day EMA, I'll just buy in after the break of the trend line and having the momentum. So, and I'll just write it all the way up here, and when the momentum starts dying down, I'll just exit somewhere here. Maybe I did write this one actually. I wrote it this one from I think it's 63,000 plus all the way to I failed to catch the 112,000 or something. I failed to catch the top, the very top. I stopped somewhere around 101,000 if I am not mistaken. So it's a very profitable one for me, about 40,000 per Bitcoin. Yeah. So as for this one, you can see from here is for now it is consolidating downwards. It's a pullback actually, not consolidating. So it's a pullback heading towards God knows where. This is the next support area. This zone, we usually don't really draw a line. We usually say it's a zone somewhere around here. So we can expect it to hit this zone, then maybe go back up. We won't know if it has enough momentum to break here until it happens. So all we can do is guess whether it will touch here and then attempt to break out. It might fail, it might break out, or it might consolidate and then break out, or consolidate and break down. We won't know until it happens. So what we are doing now here is trend following, just like what CIS in Japan is doing. We trend follow, we buy when people are buying, and we sell when people are selling. So when the momentum starts lower, we're selling. Momentum start gaining, we're just buying in. So it's sort of like a momentum trader for CIS in Japan. So yeah, for this one, another thing is for now. Let's see the daily chart. See how it goes here. I've been not really monitoring this one for much. Okay. Oh, this is good. This is good thing. You see here. This is the highs, I think. Yeah, this is the high. So when the high they reach somewhere here and then start losing momentum, as you can see here, this is the support, the previous supports area. See, this is the previous support area. You can see all the small candles here. The smaller the candles means, and the more candles here, it indicates this is a very strong support area. So when it breaks down, it sort of like a return to the mean, we call it. So you see the 200 EMA, it has been flattening out. So when prices return to here, is indecisive. Sorry, my English is not um, my first language, is my third language, so bear with me, okay? And hope everyone is hearing this well, because yeah, I have been going through a lot of issues with the audio and everything. So I hope it's a clearer video this time. Well, I'm learning all my by myself, and I'm not trying to sell any courses unlike others. So just trying to share what I know and what I've achieved so far. So give me the likes, give me subscribe to my channel, most importantly. um, if you have any stocks, futures, cryptos that you want me to check it out, just write in the comments below. I'll try to take a look at it. Okay. So as you can see here, where it sort of like after it breaks structure here, and this is structure, a very strong consolidation support here. So when it breaks down, return to the mean of 200 EMA, it it's sort of like a indecisive here. See, it goes down, it tries to go back up, and then it goes down. The momentum is failing here, so it's most likely to go back up here, retest this one, and then maybe just ding dong around here. But there are chances that it might break up or it might break down. We won't know until it happens. The problem with people are they're trying to buy somewhere here. They expect, oh, it has reached back to support, and I see some support because people are just buying, selling here. So they try to buy in here. It's not wrong. Everyone has their own method. But then if you buy here, chances of a sudden breakdown, you buy in here, you expect it to go back up at least, at least to this area. So the rewards is not that high actually, about $10,000. But then if it breaks down, wow, the next support is here. So it's about 20 odd thousand, about 10, 12,000, 10,000, somewhere here. We won't know where it will go. It might just break down all the way down to even here. The strongest support is here, I think. This area. See here. Oh, sorry. See here, and here. We have a strong support area here. So it's 70,000 plus minus here. This is a strong support. If you are interested in going into Bitcoin, try to take a look at this area. If it well, you can just buy some there and start see if it can work out or not. Yeah, see, even in the longer term trend or weekly chart, this is the next support area is around here, 70,000. So you can buy in here somewhere around this zone. When it pulls down to here, it might goes back up here. If it goes back up, you're gonna make about $30,000 plus minus if it goes back up. But then if you okay, another tips I can give you is, if let's say you try to enter around 70,000, okay, try to enter around 70,000. So when it comes down here and you enter here, what happens if it continues down to mean? If it continues down, is not performing as you expected, right? So all you have to do is cut your loss. Don't hold the bag. A lot of people have been holding on to their losses. That is a very dangerous thing to do in trading. So if you notice that it is coming down, you have to sell. That is if you are on the long side. If it's you are on the short side and the price is not performing as you expect, you just cut your losses. Never hold on to the losses, and worst thing is never average your losses. It will lead to catastrophic loss, bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. You may not notice this one, but most people goes under because of averaging down their losses and holding on to what is supposed to be a very small loss. It slowly grows into a huge one that ultimately they're losing sleep and everything, and maybe uh, affect their life or lifestyle or everything. So do not hold your losses, just cut it. Losing is nothing in this game. You have to lose money. Even CIS in Japan, who is a very powerful trader, who is so powerful that it can move the Nikkei, he loses 4 out of 10 times. So do not be ashamed if you lose 5 times or 6 times. Okay. It has been ongoing for quite some time. I think this should end my second video. So please like, subscribe, and share my video out. Let everyone knows uh, that I'm around here, and they can just share it around. Maybe try to gain something out of this. All right. Thank you very much.